nice little fade out there. What up, Chris? Looking at his phone.
I think I just discovered somebody's burner page by
Ooh,
accident. This is not cool, bruh.
so like somebody you personally know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I
They
gotta.
they saying some things in there.
This shit crazy.
Is it?
What the? Hold on.
Oh, you
Okay.
heard it.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
you
we
back
back.
in.
No, I'm telling you right now. I gotta tell you off air,
Yeah,
but
for
this
sure.
is crazy. If
They
this
going
is
crazy.
like, no. Like, this is very weird. Weird. If it's
Who you think it
what
is?
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we back. Another episode, man. Another epilogue. Another journey. Another another lap around the sun. Um
It's been a year, Chris. My God.
it's, no, it's been a year. It's been a year and a week, my brother. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, let me get the birthdays out of the way. Happy belated to my brother Alex. You know what I'm saying? We went and celebrated his birthday on Sunday. Um, went to Miles, myself, and Diamond's spot. You know what I'm saying? The people in Cheers had their bar. We have Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild
So
Wings.
that is where we went. Yeah, good times. Everybody, we balled out as much as you can at Buffalo Wild Wings. And they were showing a couple of basketball games, and they were also showing the Oscars, which we'll briefly touch on. But how was your week, Dalton?
I mean, so we took a week off. Kind of a good week
Mm-hmm,
to take off with all the stuff that happened. But really,
mm-hmm,
it was two reasons. My wife had a surgery,
mm-hmm.
so I wanted to make sure I was available. And then two, because the new season of the live action One Piece came out, and I was like, "There's no
Right,
way I'm gonna catch up that fast, or
right.
like be able to get." So I was able to. Me and my wife were able to watch it by the time this happened. So I wanted those two things to be okay. Um, because my wife, she has a 3 week recovery from her surgery, but the
Mm-hmm.
first couple days, like she couldn't do anything. So now she's able to move around more, and then she still has to lay on her stomach though,
Mm.
until for a little longer. But yeah, so just other than that, uh, getting ready for my son's birthday. His birthday's in April. He'll be 4. So getting ready for that. That's what we've been planning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't think anything else really happened other than that for as far as I go. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of taking care of her and the kids, and then uh, watching One Piece to get it all in there.
Well, speedy recovery to the wife.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to sleep uncomfortably.
No.
That's possibly the worst thing you can knowingly do is sleep
Yeah, she's
uncomfortably.
found a way. Like she's found her little way to sleep now. Um, she has like set up how she does it, but yeah, if you're not a stomach sleeper, like cause she's a side sleeper, that's like a whole different vibe. So
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. So, I I was watching this video on Twitter, and it was a girl that had she was watching Powerpuff Girls, and there was like she took like deeper meaning from one of the episodes or whatever.
okay,
So at the end of her video, she was just like, "Oh, as an adult, we should go back and watch our childhood like favorite shows to like tap in with
yeah,
the inner kid and all that stuff."
mm-hmm, yeah,
So last night, before I went to bed, because I watched Invincible before I got in bed, like I was very excited. Shout out to Ryan because I did not know it was already out.
yeah.
Um, uh checked that out and got in bed, and I was like, man, I want to just watch something not kind of like super familiar with, but also like let me go back with an adult mind and look at this movie because I hadn't watched it in a very long time. And the movie that I picked was The Lion King. So The Lion King is like a full circle moment because maybe a week or two ago, Godfrey, you know who Godfrey is, right? The comedian or whatever.
Yes, Chris. I know what clip you're
I,
about to
I
share
don't know.
today.
Hey, oh, hey, I don't know. Okay. Uh, he had a guy on a podcast, and he was like, "What they were singing the
He
Lion
said,
King
yeah,
song."
he was singing the literal lines of what they're
Yeah,
saying,
it's a lion. Oh my
and then
gosh, it's a lion.
but no, he sang it in the African words because no one actually knew the African words, so he said them
Right, 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 right,
slowly. Then
right.
he was like, "Well, so what is he saying?" And he was like,
It's a lion. Oh
"It's
my
a lion.
gosh,
Oh my god,
it's a
it's a
lion.
lion."
Yeah, but I went back and watched it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is nice, it's cute or whatever. Blah blah blah. Fell asleep, but yeah, fucking banger, The Lion King, bruh. Like
Oh, it's phenomenal.
top to bottom, bruh.
I don't know how Disney could ever make a movie that good again. I just don't know how
No,
they're
it's
gonna
not
do
gonna
it
happen, bro. They're so far removed from that formula, bruh. Like that shit worked. And again, like I
because
was telling Ari,
it's Shakespeare but lions, right? So like
right,
it's like
right. It's
um
it's it's all the deeper, meaningful type stuff in a kids movie. Well, I was even telling Ariana we were watching
what a soundtrack
the
too,
yeah fire. Um,
Elton John.
we were watching that Netflix miniseries with John Berthal, or is that how you say his name? John
Joel
Berthal.
Bernthal.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Emma Stone. Might as well. Tessa Thompson.
Oh yeah, 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 okay.
Oh, yeah, it's called
Uh-huh.
His and Hers. But
Uh-huh.
anyways, it was something they did in the show that you don't really see too much anymore. Like when you're watching shows or movie, and it's just like this side thing happening, not necessarily like a story or a plot, but Tessa's character like went to the dentist. Like she's been having toothaches for like X amount of time, and she was
Uh-huh.
like she went to the dentist to get it looked at, and like that was like a part of the story. It actually never came up again, but I just like miss when like films and shows would have this like kind of throwaway stuff that you can kind of get away from the story and like get involved in with that or whatever. And feel like Lion King did that, obviously. Um, but all those older movies used to do shit like that, and it was just like, this is what a day is like for I don't know a fucking lion or whatever. We don't really see that. It's like the
Oh my
beginning
gosh,
and
a
then like
lion.
the middle, then the end. Like it's no in
Yeah.
between that isn't like story driven for real today. It's all like
No,
let's get to the shit or
that
whatever.
movie's yeah, that movie's great.
No, love Lion King,
But
but
that is true. I do agree with that lady that it is good to go back and watch some of those things, especially um with the more mature mindset too, to see what kind of like things you missed out on. If you
mm,
haven't watched in a while, there's like things I watch every year, right? Like that doesn't matter what like what how old I am. I watch it every year. Like Hunter x Hunter, I watch it every
yeah,
year. Me and Shelby watch the whole thing. Um, watch Incredibles every year.
mm,
Um, uh, I watch Avatar quite frequently. I don't know if it's like every year,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
is quite
Avatar's
frequently.
one for me. Yeah,
But like you especially from like our time period, like
mm,
when we go back to some of our stuff, like um we were like on the cusp of like where everything was about to just pop off.
yeah,
Like um that's why I'll never forsake Dragon Ball Z, right? Like cuz obviously now like with all the stuff that's came out, like you're like okay, like obviously people are doing things better or cleaner, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not having to cut
hmm
corners like on some of the scenes on Dragon Ball Z, but like I don't know if I can ever capture. that feeling I had again trying to catch the episodes before they went off because we didn't get to stream it. We had to like
Yeah,
watch it live or tape it like on a physical tape and then wait for those
mhm,
to come out.
yeah.
Um, like I'll never forget Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time, getting like
How
rushing,
could you? How could you?
rushing home to catch that moment, and then Toonami and all that stuff. Like,
Shout out to Tsunami, man.
um,
And introduced a lot of Americans to goddamn.
yeah, and then going back to look at Toonami, like they weren't just going for um, like they were taking some big swings, like because
Mm.
obviously Dragon Ball was popular in Japan, but like giving Americans like the big O and shit like that, like
Tenchi Muyo, man. One of
yeah,
my
that
favorites for real.
even that's so obscure now, like it's hard to find, right?
It's
Like
very hard to find.
because
I've tried.
there's like three versions of Tenchi Muyo, right? There's like the
Right.
manga one, the one that follows the manga, the anime exclusive one, and there's like the OVAs, which is the original video. There's so many, but you're not anywhere. You have to like scrub the internet to find them. But
Tenchi Muyo was like
they had Inuyasha,
that's probably the one I would like rush to get home to.
with Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z obviously was like already in the zeitgeist, but like Tenchi Muyo for me was like you got a kid who's like got some ancient family shit. This nigga got a sword, the saber, if you will.
Yeah, and then
Like,
on first glance, it's like, oh, this is just like not sci-fi, but then it has bitches from space in it. Like it's
yeah,
just like,
all type of shit going
um,
on, bruh. Yeah,
yeah,
I fucking love Tenchi
very
Muyo, bro.
very hard to find. If you can find it, it is definitely worth checking out for sure. But like, I don't know where I can tell you to watch it like
Right.
the right way. That's one I like literally cannot tell you to
Yeah, the
find.
version that we watched back then, yeah.
You're gonna
I
have
can't find that one.
to.
They have other ones available.
Uh,
I won't even say it might be on Crunchyroll, but it's not the one I remember watching. But anyways, uh
let's get into the shit
I
that we
want
can
to
get
I
to.
want to briefly touch on the Oscars.
Yeah, yeah,
We
perfect.
know the winners, we know the losers by now. It's been a topic of discussion between really two films and one person, really.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, the topic of discussion has been between Sinners,
and
directed
one
by
battle
Ryan
after another.
Coogler, of course, One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, and Timothy. You know what I'm saying? That was really the talk of the
Timothy's
week.
catching all the haymakers. That's for sure.
Yeah. But I do love the pivot though. Like out of all the hate that he received post Oscars or pre Oscars and post Oscars, they dropped that Dune trailer on niggas' heads and nobody's talking about ballerinas anymore. But
Don't do that.
so my guess or predictions or whatever, if I made any like to myself internally, I it was just Michael B. Jordan's time. Like there was no way he was not going to win.
Yeah, there was
Uh,
utterly no way.
yeah, there could have been some performances that you preferred over his,
Yes.
but as far as like just seeing like at this point kind of knowing who the darlings are, and he just got called a nigga a couple weeks ago on like while he was on stage, he was a shoe in for the win.
I
So, and I'm not
mean,
mad at that, you
yeah, I
know.
mean, for and we're gonna get more into like because there was some discussion about the awards too, but about like what if you win one, should you win like all that stuff. But as
Mhm,
far as best actor goes, right? We have seen several years now, like sometimes you're like, bro, they were the best actor, but they lost, right? Like,
mhm.
um, whether that be the other film was more entertaining, it was just more like polarizing, like subject matter, what have you. But I think, regardless of if you felt Leo did better in one battle after another or not,
Mm-hmm.
Like what Michael B. Jordan did in Sinners was impressive. Like, because it's not easy um, to play twins because you're filming every scene twice.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally filming every scene twice. Um, you're technically talking to yourself or no one really. um, and the way he did their performances were they were very distinct, but it was not something like a complete shift of a personality. It was like very um focused in minute things that would be like, yeah, you could like 100% tell they're brothers, right? But like this one's more tense, this one's more relaxed. It was like his like body language was on point. Um
Mm-hmm.
and I just like sometimes you just get that movie where it just clicks on all cylinders, and this was his movie. Um, and I just don't think there was literally anything else like that this year.
No.
Um, and that's not to anybody else's detriment or fault. Like it just this type of shit happens. Like sometimes, like you got to be like, yo, he like that was impressive. Like you
Yeah.
can't. Like I'm sorry, Timothy. Like you were playing Marty Supreme playing ping pong versus a man like you know what I'm saying like that was not going to stand a chance against this performance. I'm sorry, this was not. But because it was
I,
between like I know the whole thing was him, but really at the end of the day, it was either going to be Michael B. Jordan or Leonardo DiCaprio. There was no other option.
I don't agree with that, but I will say
I
this:
100%. You think Timothy had any inkling to win that award?
you didn't watch the film.
No, but I'm saying if I know the Oscars, I'm saying you really thought that had a chance for him to win Best Actor.
Well, I think
I'm
Timothy. I think Timothy is in a very peculiar situation, and I
but
definitely
but
see
the
him.
votes were in before that all that shit even happened.
No, no, no.
So
I ain't
yeah,
even talking about the ballerina stuff.
okay,
I think I can't believe I'm saying this, but Timothy is a young white male. It's going to be very hard for him to win anything. I believe Timothy's on the
a young
Leonardo
white
DiCaprio.
male. What does that mean?
I can't believe I'm saying it. It's like
What do
it's
you
on
say
some
right now?
it's like some reverse DEI shit. But what I'm getting at is ultimately, Leo won the Oscar for The Revenant, right?
Yeah.
We've seen Leo in better situations,
Oh, 100%.
film wise,
Yeah.
than The Revenant for him to win. It's
The
kind of like
Revenant that was like
like
they're
the
like here you go. We got you in there.
exactly
Yeah.
kind of like the thing we were saying with Beyonce, like her winning that Grammy for Cowboy Carter
Yeah.
when
Like
the
here it
Renaissance
is.
was
Yeah.
definitely, you know what I'm saying, the spectacle. But I believe that's where Timothy's at. Young white male. Say it again. I probably will say it ever again after this. And to the eyes, like, oh, he's young, he's got time, he's brilliant, like whatever. So it could have been any film, nigga. It don't matter. It could have been Willy Wonka. The fuck, it don't matter. Like
No.
Timothy wasn't going to win, not based off his performance, but based off the idea of what young white men in America, the challenges that they face or lack thereof. So I get Timothy. Everybody know I'm a fan.
However,
Um,
I will say this for Timothy. I'm going to look past all this other shit. I'm talking strictly as an actor, right? And like the
mm,
projects that he's been like his trajectory has been on a like a pretty on a high skyrocket.
mm-hmm,
I've like he does movies at a very quick clip. Like I mean,
mm-hmm,
he was doing all it like, and then he's also in Dune as well. Um, so he being the face of a franchise is not easy. Like
right.
so that's something to be said. I think he just needs like, and I think he's gonna get it. Like one day he's gonna get his basically movie that's gonna like propel him past all the other
Yeah,
stuff. Um,
yeah.
Whether that be like a Christopher Nolan film or like whatever, but it's
Hmm.
going to happen. Okay, he's getting all these. Dune will be over soon, and
Yeah, this is the last film.
then Marty Supreme was like a passion project, basically
Mm.
so after Dune and all that's over, like he could probably get any. I mean, he was a fucking Bob Dylan, so like he
Yeah,
can pick pretty much any movie he wants after all this his schedule clears up, right? So it'll be interesting to see like what he picks like when that comes out, like past like a because like I don't like Willy Wonka's whatever, right? Like
yeah.
that
Uh,
franchise is never going to be successful, but they keep trying to make it happen.
oh,
Um,
well, yeah, yeah,
I know the movie did okay. I think it
yeah,
beat projections, but like there like I remember Johnny Depp one bombed hard, right?
yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
it's not a very pop like it's a I mean the original is a great movie, but like
yeah,
it's not like one of like oh my god we have to make a new Wonka like we need this, but
yeah.
um it's gonna happen for him. And yeah, another thing, like, yes, he's young. Um, he does have an amount of cocky and arrogance to him, but I mean, it's partially. I mean, most of it's confidence, um, and that's something that he will learn through time. Um, and as we know, art can be humbling at times as well. Like so,
Mm.
um, and then maybe this also shows him like if you're trying to make a point, maybe sometimes think about really what you're saying before you say it. Because I don't like, I truly, like, I know there's all this stuff about it. I don't think he had like any supreme ill will with what he was trying to say.
Hmm.
Um, but sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And
Hmm.
nothing is more true than what just happened. Because what you shouldn't do is, you know, push down an art form. I mean, it is a very exclusive art form. Don't get me wrong. Like you're right. Like not everybody's going to opera and ballet because it'll price you out. Right. That's not for normal class people generally.
Hmm.
But we're not going to say it's not like important or people aren't doing it. Um, I mean, here in Texas, you're not getting that,
Right.
but I would never say like no one cares about the opera. Like, but um, but I know what he
I
was
think
trying to say. I
even with opera or ballet or even stage plays, if there's nothing attached to it in for today, it's not going to cut across. So again, the whole discourse over the ballet and the what was the other thing?
opera.
Opera. I mean, these are some of the oldest culturally um pastimes that we have. Opera and the ballet. Like this
Hmm.
shit's been going on for a very, very long time. And, up until a certain point, the aristocrats started not, this wasn't the vibe no more. We're moving on to this, we're moving on to that. Like there was a point in time where art was like huge with Basquiat and Warhol. You know what I'm saying? That big boom in the 80s and the 90s or whatever. Um, and shit just it just everything has its moment. That
It's
doesn't mean that the
I was
culture of it itself had died. It's just not as
yeah,
popular,
yeah. Well,
you
it's
know.
not a global thing, right?
Right,
Opera is a very European thing. Like if
right,
you go to Europe, they have operas that are like like huge auditoriums for the opera. You go to Japan, they have a fucking stadium for sumo wrestling. But we're
yeah,
not having like if you try to sumo wrestle here, you're going to do it at like a local gym. It's just that's just what's going to be happening. But it's like, it's not a universal thing. Um,
I,
but that's what I said.
I
I think
the I mean, people, people got to have something to hold on to, something to believe in, something to fight against. And I believe what Timothy said was that for a lot of people.
yeah,
And I also feel like the this is our this is ours type of sentiment about sinners. The discourse around it now that Paul Thomas Anderson beat out Ryan Coogler for
best director, right?
best director or whatever, which that is however you choose to weigh it. But um when you hold on to something so tight, like the fight that I've seen for Sinners over the past couple of days and how the discourse has spiraled out of control, is like we cannot, like, in a sense, put all our eggs in one basket as a community. As I'm speaking directly to like black people in this point. I know there's not a lot of black directors that are relevant, popping. Ryan Coogler is special in the sense that he understands how to talk to us directly. I like this camera. I'm finna break down what this camera does
Yeah,
in a on
yeah.
a for Instagram, for YouTube, for TikTok
That was cool. Yeah,
consumption,
yeah.
and get other kids interested. Because I learned and I want to teach other people. That's his gift for real. Like, he's in that age demographic where for lack of comparison, I listen to Jay Z and I listen to Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there with it. Like, I know that's his era. So he's special in that way. Michael B, we've seen him from, I think, All My Children to The
Friday Night Lights.
Wire,
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights, Hardball,
Mm-hmm.
up until where we are today, the Creed franchises, all that. You know what I'm saying? Love him or hate him as an actor, he cares, he's passionate. And I definitely think he puts his best foot forward. Um, don't mean I that definitely don't mean I think he's like a superb actor in any way. He's definitely a face actor, and it's cool. We need face actors. But I just want black people to like loosen the grip though, bruh. Like, I get that things matter and it's important to see yourself on the screen and all that stuff. But we cannot then project ourselves onto the individuals that we fell in love with in the first place. Because then they're not who that we fell in love with anymore. That's like with any relationship. Like, I don't understand. It's a thing. It sucks. It's like that stand thing. We want our favorites to do everything the way we would do it in order for us to support them, and that's just not the world that we live in. It's impossible for someone to be perfect and live up to this idea that you have of them in your head. It's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you. So um, that's kind of my biggest takeaway from the Oscars uh, post, is just we care about a lot of this shit that don't matter. It's not gonna matter tomorrow. Like, is the movie good? Did you enjoy the film? Like, there shouldn't be any rivalries between like Spider-Man and Dune, or even though me personally, I like to see, I personally feel Timothy is a better actor than Tom Holland based off of what I've seen. And Tom hasn't been in a lot of films outside of Marvel, but
Nah, they keeping him
um,
busy.
yeah, they're keeping him busy, which is, I mean, he's
Yeah.
phenomenal doing what he's doing. But I've seen Timothy's range so far. The only thing I haven't seen him done is like a gangster-esque type film, which if he plays like a young Al Pacino in Scarface or something, then we'll see the real acting chops. How well can you do this line of coke, Timothy? We need to see it. But
Look, hey, all I'll
yeah,
say about
just
that
just
Tom
stop
Holland
holding
versus Timothy.
on. Just stop holding on, y'all. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, what were we finna
Well,
say?
that was Chris.
Yeah,
I have no dog in this fight on that one, but I will say Sinners did clean up at the Oscars though. Like we're not gonna act like they
yeah,
didn't clean up.
of course.
They did their thing. It was pretty much just them in one battle after another, just winning every award pretty much. And the K-pop Demon Hunters got one, which was very cool.
I didn't think they were gonna win that one, but they
Yeah,
did.
that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
big record though. My God, like just a
I
huge
never
record.
heard it. How big can it be?
Chris,
Also, don't go to Target, so maybe that's why.
bro, I'm telling you, when I heard this song at Target, I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah,
But
but let me ask
um,
you something right quick, right quick, right quick, right quick,
yeah,
right quick. We saw both films together.
yeah. Hmm.
As a film,
Hmm.
which movie did you personally enjoy more?
Enjoy more? Or I thought it was a better movie. Is that was the question? Which one did I enjoy more?
Which one did you feel was a better movie?
Okay, because that's a different question. That's two different things.
There is two different things. You're correct.
Um, if if you're talking about what I think is a better movie,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm probably gonna still have to give it to One Battle After Another.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just I'm just for the simple fact of how like it had so many like it took me through so many different like emotions. Like it was like funny in
Mm-hmm.
parts, a lot of parts, but then it
Yeah.
was like then it got like real and like intense, and it like it
Mm-hmm.
like literally made me very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, during that chase sequence, like when
Yeah.
like I was like visibly like uncomfortable watching this happen.
Part of me felt like that
Uh,
one. That's what won it alone. Was that
mhm.
the car scene?
and and just like I think every single person was incredible in that movie. So
Mm.
like Leo, incredible. Sean Penn,
Mm-hmm.
incredible. Weird,
Mm-hmm.
but incredible.
Yeah.
um, I don't think people give Tiana Taylor enough credit as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
for like, because for this being like, I know she's like acted in like Netflix movies and stuff, but like in a movie like this, like I
She
was
did
like,
another joint. But yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and then Chase, like
Yeah.
what a debut, like for
Yeah.
real. Like
Yeah.
just she was incredible. Like um and then Benicio del Toro, bro, like what the heart of the film really. Like he was the
Yeah.
heart of this movie. Um
Yeah.
and
Also,
I
Regina,
oh yeah, I mean very small role, but like she
impactful though.
yeah, yes, but
Yeah.
like I love seeing her in more serious stuff like that because
Mm-hmm.
I know people see her as goofy or like um she's always like yelling in like those girl
She's still
movies.
bad too,
Oh, of
man.
course.
My
Um,
God.
but just a very I mean they're both unique
Mm.
movies. I'm not gonna not say that. But
Yeah.
yeah. Now which one I had more fun with would be Sinners for sure. I think
Mm.
that's a more like fun, entertaining watch, especially with like Michael B. Jordan playing twins and then um of course the zombie element and then the time period the zombies are in is very interesting. Um, like,
Vampires.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said zombies, vampires, but the like being at a juke joint, like and being
Yeah.
like, like all that stuff was like, um, very cool. And of course, just the last 20 minutes of him just blasting KKK members was fucking tight. Like,
Yeah.
um, and then I really like the ending, um, uh, with him playing at his like jazz club, and then he walks in and they're like they just have like a nice moment together. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
no like yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like it's a hard, like, I know it's not an easy thing to like, but it's also like art is subjective though. Like it's an opinion. Like you
Yeah,
could I know a lot of people hated one battle after another. I know they did. Um
yeah,
and that's fine. Like, cause I can, like, that's the thing. Like most of the time I can see why someone would hate a movie. I'm like, yes, I know, like this movie's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Right.
hmm
Like movies that I like, a lot of movies I think are incredible. I'm like, when I saw Inception, I was like, this movie's amazing, but like I know some people are gonna hate this movie because it's like a dream within a dream within a dream. Like you're just like,
yeah.
but it's
Did
but
Did
um
you know that Buddy was Shauna's dad from
who
DTP? Did you see that?
who
Buddy Guy.
oh
When
Buddy Guy,
yeah, the when at the end, the old man, the old
that's
blues player.
Shauna's dad.
That's what they saying in the streets.
Oh
That's what they saying.
well,
And
his daughter was getting some head, so
also bad too. But uh
shout out to Shauna.
uh
Um
shout out to Shauna, DTP, you know what I'm saying? Ludacris,
but
Chingy,
yeah,
I
man.
20,
I
Titty
know
Boy.
there's people that don't
Great.
like one battle after another for one thing or another. But I'm just talking strictly as a movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both of them. Obviously, me and Chris saw them like back to back. Like we
Yeah, I
saw them.
saw yeah.
Uh, um,
I saw Center so many times, man.
yeah,
I'm I agree with you on both takes. I think obviously two wildly different films, like you said,
yeah.
but
Can't.
ultimately, um, again, maybe this is to my own naivety, but I was just expecting more of a slasher film
Mhm.
with Sinners than what I got. Not saying I was disappointed in what I ultimately ended up getting,
Yeah,
but
I'm kind of glad
my
he didn't go that route
expectations,
though.
yeah, I mean,
'Cause he was making it more like
yeah,
a. It was more
I
about the
can't.
brothers and
Yeah,
then
it
the
was
cousin.
more
It was a character driven.
story,
It was a
character
instead of
story.
being like, okay, you're all dead now. Like,
I I don't know. I just I thought that would have been cooler. But cooler doesn't always win. So I understand that. But as far as the story goes, I mean, of course, um, it was fire. Now let me ask you this: did Michael B. Jordan play better at twins than Lindsay Lohan?
yes, Vi-
You are
no,
lying.
no. So I know the whole thing about
You,
people thought she was really twins, but that was more because that technique at that time period was incredible. Like it did not look like it was an edit in any way because we're talking
you,
about like
I
nineteen
know,
ninety
I know,
six
I
or
know,
whatever. But
I
like,
know.
no, man, I'm not doing that.
Go rewatch The Parent Trap. I employ all of you. Go rewatch The Parent Trap. Tell me that Lindsay Lohan did not body the twin thing
I didn't
better than
say
Michael B. Jordan.
she didn't do good, but
I
like,
didn't say you. I didn't
no.
say you didn't say that either. I'm just saying you said Michael B. Jordan's better than
Nah, bro.
twins.
There's more
I
nuance to the Michael B. Jordan one. I can't do that, bro.
Nah, fuck all that.
I'm not
I,
letting 11-year-old Lindsay Lohan beat out Michael B. Jordan. Not the case.
shit.
Now,
Go watch it.
I need to find out who the person was that did that technique because in 1996 to have
Yeah,
twins
look.
like, because they were like touching and standing next to each other and it was like
Yeah,
flawless. So I don't know
yeah,
what they were doing
yeah,
in the 90s
yeah.
for that, but that's incredible.
You
That's
know
what's
what?
incredible.
What is the Parent Trap? Was the Parent Trap a Disney movie?
Um, man, I don't know.
Let me see. Let me
It
look it
it,
up.
it feels like one, right? Like, oh, I got.
Trap. This shit sick. This shit came
It,
out in '98.
it's on Disney
It
Plus
is.
right
Yep.
now.
That's the movie I'm picking. So
I
get
don't want to
ready.
watch Parent Trap, Chris.
I'm picking
That
the
is
Parent Trap.
that is not good. That's not a. That's not a good pick. I
Bro,
don't.
look at this shit. Look
I don't.
at this.
I
Hold
know,
on, I
Chris.
can't.
I've seen Parent Trap.
They are touching, bruh. Hold on, where my camera at? Look at that. That's the same person
That's the
in
technique of the.
98.
That's the technique,
In
Chris.
98, Dalton, you gotta be for real. I know
I
I
am
know
being
you
for real.
can't. I know. You know what I'm saying? We can't
No.
talk about all that, black, white, black people. I get it. I know. He did not do better than she did in Batman. I'm sorry.
Okay, bro. That's. I mean, that's
I'm sorry.
your thing, but
I'm
you're not
sorry.
gonna get that out of
Picking
me,
the
bro.
parent. We are watching the Parent Trap. God damn it.
Please no. Pick a real movie.
We got it. We twins, man.
No, man. Pick a
Twin.
real movie, man.
That's a real movie, bro. 2 hours. How
No,
long
I
is it?
don't want to watch The Parent Trap.
It was it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. God damn.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I ain't watching that shit.
The Parent Trap. Nancy Meyers, woman director, adapted from Lottie and Lisa, whatever that is.
Right, book.
And
All right,
Dennis
man.
Quaid is in it, man.
Yeah, I know. He's the dad.
Heartthrob to some people.
Anyway, Chris is on here.
Can I
trying
ask
to
you
be
another question
Robert
as
Griffin out
far
here.
as films go? Why do you think that they're not giving actors like the big one-liners anymore? Like, why do you think that became obsolete? Because I just watched a trailer for not a trailer, a clip from John Q.
Yeah.
And that scene, like, I'm not gonna bury my son. My son
My
is gonna
son will bury
me.
me. Yeah.
Everybody know that line. You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of them lines from that movie. Yeah.
It's a good movie. But they not giving niggas them lines, bruh. Or even if that was just Denzel doing Denzel,
yeah.
Like, I just feel like there's nothing memorable.
I think it's a couple of things. Like, one, I don't think they let actors like go off script a lot anymore. I think they're like too focused on like, nah, this is you gotta do it this way, right?
Yeah.
Two, they're too. I think people are too worried about it, too falling too flat, or like and then three, you're worried about it offending somebody because like, and now it's like that's the big thing, right? But there has been moments, flashes of that in certain movies.
Yeah.
Like in Get Out, like there's.
You said like Get Out. What was it? Get Out? What was it? Get Out?
Like the part where, he's like, he's literally telling him get out, like you had to get out,
yeah.
Or the no.
Yeah, there's little. I guess Michael B. Jordan, the Hey Auntie, was very popular.
That was very popular
for whatever reason. He did not deliver that line, but whatever.
Angela Bassett's speech in Black Panther 2.
Yeah, but I'm more like the. I'm trying to.
Nah, she told Okoye, sit your dumb ass down, bro. She's like, I lost everyone for this motherfucker.
The bald headed demon line. I mean, there's lines that were like, oh, okay. I'm talking about. I think Hey Auntie probably transcended everything we just named because it actually grew legs and people started like kind of saying it in their everyday.
Yeah, you're talking about the stuff that's like, it's like used in modern conversation.
Yeah, like there's not the King Kong ain't got that whole. I mean, Denzel's whole shit was. I mean, but it's Denzel.
He is the one-liner man.
Say hello to my little friend, like shit like that. That ain't Luke. I am your father. Like these pivotal things that the culture, what I'm saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Like there ain't no shit that stick to the rib no more, bruh. This shit just coming and going, man. But I just had that thought. I actually tweeted about that. Like, man, they ain't giving
Wow.
niggas lines like this no more, fam.
Ain't nobody. Yeah. Deuce just said, "Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis." Yeah, that's a good one.
That's, I mean, you weren't even alive when that movie came out. and you know,
And you know
and
it.
you know,
Yeah.
and you know it, bruh. So like,
Uh,
yeah, there's like
they made
these
sure he
lines
watched that shit. Um,
very
Look,
important, man.
but we have rattled on long enough. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes.
Mm,
The We have reached season 2 of the Netflix live adaptation of One Piece. The show that I still think is a miracle that it even exists to this day. Because what a fucking wild ride it is to make this show
yeah,
in live action. Like, there it is. There's the poster for it right there.
it's a lot
It
going on.
All 8 episodes are out now. Um but it's here. Um but if you don't know, One Piece is the most popular uh basically anime in existence now. It is overtaken in sales like every other thing. They're doing NBA collabs. They were on the Las Vegas Sphere. They're just everywhere now. Um, there is nobody who at least has seen a One Piece character, right?
Hmm.
Now, obviously, the biggest discourse for everybody was, I'm not watching 1,000 episodes to catch up to an anime. That is a very fair argument.
Very
You're not going to
difficult.
hear any complaints from me. I think the live action one caught a nice balance
Hmm.
of people that were interested or maybe dipped in and never came back, and it gave them a chance to do it in a more digestible format. You know, you're skipping a lot of the fluff. You're getting to like the main thing. However, I will say the the characterization is way different between both of them, obviously, but um, season 1 was very popular.
Hmm.
Was very well regarded. Like I said it was a miracle that it even came out because One Piece is probably one of the hardest things to adapt because it is so fucking bananas. Like, there is nothing normal about One Piece. There is the main character's made of rubber. I know we have Mr. Fantastic and stuff, but that's just but after that he's even one of the more normal powers. There is so much more crazy shit that happens
You
as you
got
go along.
a deer, a cyborg, and a skeleton, bruh.
Skeleton,
Like
a
on one,
fishman, yeah.
yeah. So it's definitely
Um, but
out there.
so season 2 obviously came with a lot of expectations, like because now you're introducing one of the most popular characters in Chopper. You're also introducing another popular character, Nico Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you're in the Grand Line, that's where things started kind of picking up. If you were watching the anime, like you
Mm-hmm.
got all the intro stuff out the way, you got your core 5 members and Usopp, Nami, Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy. They're in the Grand Line ready to go. They kind of see what's going on. You immediately start fighting some assassins. So we're like, you're getting into more action focused and bigger moments than you were going to get in this first season.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a tall task. Um, but they dropped all 8 episodes. They're all over an hour. It is a very like dense watch. There is a lot of story here, like for packing it in from the anime. Um, Once again, I think they pack in about 50 to 60 episodes of anime into a single live action season. So you're obviously they're leaving certain things out that wouldn't make sense in a live format. Um, but I would say if you just want the base level, did I enjoy it? Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely enjoyed it. Um, I'm very happy that Oda is involved in every aspect of the show. Obviously, it's his baby. He's been doing it for over 20 years now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, and how long it's came, and it's still even the manga's still going. The anime comes back in April. Like, for him to even take time out to, like, really focus on this and try to make this as the best he can is awesome. I think the casting is honestly phenomenal. I need to find out who the casting director is, because like I don't know, like there's only a couple people I know in the show from previous things.
Mm-hmm.
Like Makayu, who plays Zoro, he's in a lot of live action anime adaptations in Japan. His father is Sonny Chiba, who was in Kill Bill. He's the sushi chef Hattori Hanzo, so that's his father. But yeah, yeah, the crew, the cast is incredible. Their chemistry is literally, I think, what makes the show really really shine. Like past anything else you can say about it, like it really feels like they're like they have like a real bond.
Mm-hmm.
Even like seeing their interviews and stuff, like you could tell they like for this stuff they've been hanging out like nonstop. Like that's all they do. Um, the Nico Robin edition, she's incredible. She doesn't get obviously as much screen time as everybody else right now, but every time she's on the screen, she demands all your attention and she has so much presence. Um, I think they took up the action a notch in this one too. Um, Definitely more stunts and choreography happening here. Obviously, they nerfed a lot of the strength of these characters, and because I think they're taking kind of the anime strength out of it to make it more like palatable, instead of being like, yeah, I can blow up half an island, and then because like how do you do that live action without making it just be like one
Look
scene and
back.
it's over? Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Um, but what they do up is the violence. Like there is a lot of violence, a lot of cussing in this. Zoro's cutting people's like stabbing people in the neck, and
Mhm.
they're killing people for sure in this one.
Yeah.
Um, and I think they got. I think they have something special here. Now I know they said that Oda has an idea of where he wants this to end in the live action. Me and Chris talked about this off air, where I think it will end, because there can be a natural stopping point for the live action part. Um, because if we just do this forever, like by the time that it fully comes out, these people are probably gonna be in their 40s or 50s
Yeah.
by it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like some of this, like if you get into like the really later stuff, that production value's got to be crazy. Because like Wano's insane, like all that stuff just is gonna keep getting more insane. So I don't think we're ever gonna reach there. I think the furthest we're gonna go is they would probably end it on the time skip, and they're gonna just do and they made it back, and now they're back to Cell on the Grand Line again or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like leave it like an open ended type of thing. Um, but yeah, man, like um, I know you haven't finished it. Um,
No.
um, but and I don't I'm I don't even want to call it spoilers, because like a lot of this stuff has been out. Like there's not I don't think there's story beats
There's
that
too many forms of media to
yeah,
catch
like
up.
the it's I mean the Chopper arc was back in like 2000. So like if you don't know Chopper or anything about him, I'm sorry. Like but
Crazy enough, I knew nothing about Chopper until I started watching the show. Nobody around me, not even you, was like, I mean, yeah,
well
we
you
went
did
to go
you
see
you didn't want to
the film for your birthday during the pandemic, but I don't think One Piece was ever introduced to me outside of going to go see it for your birthday in any type of talks. So
yeah,
I had
one I knew you like at that time I knew you were going to watch it. So I never even like bothered to try to get you to watch it.
yeah, you knew I was in the
Um
streets.
because
Um,
I was like Chris ain't gonna watch at the time like 900 episodes or something. He's not gonna do it.
Man, I'm not gonna watch 100 episodes. I was just
So that's
playing.
what I'm saying. Like, so I didn't want to waste your time even trying to. And it's a lot of stuff to explain. Like,
But like I said, when the live action came out, I think it was like the perfect opportunity
yes,
for someone like me who was not into the manga or wasn't caught up with the anime to
yeah,
be introduced to what's happening. I personally felt like watching the first season gave me enough information to where I was like, okay, you know what? This shit's good
mm-hmm.
based off of what I've seen. Let me now dive into the anime. Now, my biggest problem with that is, after working 8-hour shift, come home, do what you do. Of course, you want to watch a couple episodes of the new show you discovered. But with most of these streaming services, they are going to, if you press play on episode 5, you'll end up on episode 300 by the time you wake up. So then it's like, fuck, where did I leave off? What's the last thing I remember? I'll just, whatever. So that's kind of what that was really my issue with One Piece is that I would start somewhere, then end up somewhere else. And I don't even know how I got there. And it's like, damn, do I go back? Do I keep going now? That's the
Yeah,
fight.
I understand. Like, so
So
yeah, I would say the earlier stuff for One Piece, the pacing is just horrendous. I'm not even gonna
mm,
like. I think that was a product of the time, though. I mean, Dragon Ball Z used to have you powering up for 4 episodes. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
there, it's not anything new. It was just like they pad for time because they have to get this shit animated, right? So they're like, all right, let's have them walking. But there is, just for you and anybody else out there, there is a fan project called One Pace, um, and they did a they did edits of every it's like segmented by the seasons, and they took out all the fluff and they kept anything all the important information in, and you can like it tells you how long the watch is for each of the seasons, and it cuts down the time to watch it considerably because it cuts out any like double frames, anything that's it cuts out all the intro outro, it cuts out the little middle stinger, it cuts out all that stuff. So like all that time is cut out, plus all the anything of them like doing something that doesn't mean anything, like all that stuff is like just eliminated. So that is an option as well. But I think the live action is a perfect entry point to even try it. And I would just say to stick with the live action for now, because the anime is and the manga are getting to a point where we are about to end. Um,
mm,
and Oda said the ending is like he has it written out. He knows how it's going to end. Um, and it'll end in the next couple of years. So by the time it, like the live action is out again and stuff's happening, like the manga and the anime might be wrapping up. So like if you get to the end of live action and you're like really really interested, by that point, you probably won't have to worry about it continuing anymore.
yeah.
but um, but
That'll be
also,
cool if he did end at let's say the time skip, like you said,
mhm,
and he's able to direct people to where we are in the manga or the anime with it being the end or whatever. That would be like
yeah,
very dope if he's
like at
able
the
to
end,
time it that
it's
way.
like continue on chapter 13, 12 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, but my one big worry, obviously, was what Chopper was going to look like. Um, let me dispel those worries now. He looks absolutely incredible.
Mm.
Um, he's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Um, and me and my wife, uh, teared up again. Oh, hold on. There's this software that keeps randomly opening on my computer for some reason.
Got hacked,
But
brother.
me and my wife uh, cried again watching Chopper backstory because it hits even different when you see it like for real. So
Mm.
like, yeah, man, like I was just very happy how they did that, and then kind of where this. I'm glad they ended it where they ended it. Like they get Chopper on the boat, and then that's where the season ends
Mhm.
because I think they're going to dedicate pretty much the next season pretty much all to Alabasta. Whether that making it a 6 episode season to get through Alabasta, that's fine with me because I think Alabasta is like the first long ass arc you get to when you watch One Piece. Like
Mhm.
everything else is pretty segmented between like 15, 20-ish episodes. But
Yeah.
once you get to Alabasta, that's like 60 episodes. So it's like that's the first dense arc because it's like their first big ass opponent in Crocodile. Like he's like the first pure threat they actually get to. Um,
My biggest concern about season 2 was I guess all around was like was the production value going to go down?
oh yeah,
Were they going to kind of like slap
nope.
this thing together or
Oh
whatever?
no.
I
Mm.
can't say it's held true. It's definitely gotten better. All the actors, I'm not familiar with any of them. Um, they're all great except for the guy who plays Luffy. Don't like him.
Oh, I was
Uh,
about to get to that.
but
You don't like him?
it, I don't. I mean, actually, let me go back. So far as I've gotten, because I'm probably on like the uh,
You're on, you're on
Nico
episode
Robin
4.
just Nico Robin just off. Yeah, the dinosaur. I'm on the dinosaur. Yeah.
Little Garland.
So far, he's been relatively tamed. So I just couldn't do with all the "let's go" shit that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're a grown man, dog. Calm down. You right? But
Well, he's not supposed to be a grown man. He's supposed to be like 19.
in these streets, Dalton, that's grown, brother. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like I liken it to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where Breath of the Wild is like this new adventure. I was like, oh, I'm very excited
Yeah.
to like get into this game.
And then they
Once
improved
we
it
go back to Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, ah, this kind of feels familiar. So it's, you know, kind of what I thought I was going to feel like going into season 2, but I am pleasantly surprised. Like it's hard to make a rubber nigga opposing.
yeah.
Uh
Especially with the outfit he has.
yeah. But they killing it. They killing this shit. Like I'm not
who
I don't have no
who would you say is your favorite right now?
as far as the Straw Hat crew goes, I'm going to say Zoro. Like all around, he's though I think in the anime they still give him a little bit more comedic
Oh yeah, yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think in a
They're
live
making him more
action,
he's more stoic in the live
yeah,
action for sure.
like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, bro, just calm down, bro. But as far as
That's what I'm
like,
saying. I think they're trying to make it more realistic in that aspect, like how these people really would be like.
right, right,
Um,
right,
um, and I know people were mad about them. Like I don't know why people are mad about this. They made Sanji less horny, which is incredible to me.
mm,
If you don't know
mhm,
anything about me or my taste in One Piece, I am not a Sanji fan in any capacity.
mm,
I don't like extra horny characters, and I don't like people who are just like, I can't do anything because I'm horny. And he's like,
mm,
he's literally lost fights because of a woman
yeah,
several times. Like not like he won't even protect himself. I'm not saying he has to kick a bitch in the face, but he won't even like run away. He's just like, I'll make you tea.
do yeah, do your worst.
What the fuck? But
But as
um,
far as outside of the Straw Hat crew, I'm really fucking with the
you said Smoker, right?
Marines. I fuck with Smoker. I fuck with the Marine chick too.
Tashigi. Okay.
Yeah, the sword girl. I
Yeah,
fuck with her
Tashigi.
too. But yeah, everything's been very dope so far.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
dope.
obviously Zoro's definitely Zoro. I mean, he's the they give him the most badass moments, pretty much, uh, for the first half of this. Um, season.
Honestly, as far as fighters go with the Straw Hats, I mean, his fighting style is the easiest to like.
Do
This is
yeah,
like, yeah,
swordplay.
realistic. Yeah, like I mean, he's slicing niggas up.
Him and Usopp, because Usopp's just a sniper. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I'm gonna say um, as far as like, I love the Vivi actress. I think she's great. I said Nico Robin is great. But um, later in the season, I think they give Sanji a lot more like stuff, like emotion to go through. Um, he has a really great scene with Nami later in the season that you're
Mm,
gonna be like, it's like really really good. Um, him telling her like why he's so like kind to women, like that's a great scene. Um, and I'm really fuck with the Usopp actor, man. Like I really fuck with him heavy. Like he, because I'm not a big Usopp fan either in the anime.
mhm,
Um, I think he's like, yes, he has like the little cowardice moments, but like I feel like his charisma is like a lot higher than the anime Usopp. He's just
mhm.
like so um like nonchalant, but also like, yeah, I'm not going out there. Did you say monsters? I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
on the ship. But
yeah.
like, um, but okay, so here's the thing with my relationship with this Luffy actor, right? I have a weird relationship with this actor because he is like, let's just get it out of the way. He's the weakest actor of the bunch. There's no question. I don't think anybody can tell me any different. There's just no way. However, he is the youngest of the group, like of the actors. Like, he's younger than everybody else. Like Nami, her actress, she's 33,
Mm,
and Naki is 22 years old. So like, there's an 11-year gap there.
mhm,
So, um, and I know he's new to acting, and also English is his second language. So like, we also have to take that in considerations for as far as like voice inflections and things of that nature.
mhm.
Um, the one thing he does nail though is his body movements, and um like he does move like Luffy, and I would say he favors, you know, Luffy, um by how Oda, thought about him, right? Like he
Mhm.
does favor him. I mean, Oda's like, you are Luffy to me, like you're the perfect person for this. And I can in like his movements are very animated, and he is very goofy, but he's like more subdued goofy, but he is very goofy. Um and I think where it gets him, why I still enjoy watching him though, is because one, I can tell he's having fun doing this, and two, he just is very charismatic. Regardless if his acting is flat, he still is very charismatic.
Mhm.
In Because I think everything he does is very earnest, because he is young and he is very interested in this property, and I can tell he's trying his best. And I will say he has, from season 1 to season 2, he has gotten better. And
Yeah, he's gotten better.
there's definitely moments where he shows flashes of like, oh, okay, I think once his English becomes like so A1, like he probably could be incredible as he keeps doing this over and over again. Because at some point he's going to get so used to doing Luffy that it's going to become like second nature. But
Yeah,
um, but just watching him in interviews and everything, like he really does care about the source material and everything. So knowing like all the work he put into it, and then like seeing how earnest that his performance is trying to be, like I don't get upset about it. There's only one time, I told you earlier, Chris. There's only one time in this whole show, season 1 and 2, where he had a line where I was like, yeah, that was not it, bro. But
what
everything
was it?
else, it was when he was recruiting Chopper. So in the anime, when he tries to get Chopper to join the
Oh yeah,
crew, Chopper's like, "No, I can't do it. Nobody, I'm a reindeer. I can't be a pirate." He's like talking shit about himself, and then Luffy interrupts him talking, and it's like, "Shut up, let's go." go, right? Like, but that Japanese voice actress is so legendary, right? Like she
Yeah.
had so much energy into it. Well, I'll pull it up in a second just to like show you. But I like but the one in this show, like, and even there's other moments where he's yelled before and it hasn't been this flat, but it was like completely flat. And he only did it for like 5 seconds. He was like, "Shut up, let's go." And everybody was like, "Yeah, now he's gonna join the crew." I'm like, bro, y'all got excited for that? Like, but that was the only time I was like, yeah, I can't do with that one. But at the end of the day, I can't see anybody else playing him though, to be honest with you. I just can't.
Timothy Chalamet.
So no, bro, come on. He'd be like, "Hey, Chopper, join the crew, man." That boy gotta be cool all the time. But I think this is a very good adaptation. And now this studio is now going to make a live Samurai Champloo one next. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, I do want to see more of this. I hope I hope the quality does not dip, because if they mess anything up in Alabasta, you already know people are going to go crazy, man. You already know they're going to rip it to shreds, bro. What's wrong? What happened? Okay.
Lotto's pregnant, man.
21?
Who knows, bro?
Okay.
Who fucking No, it was supposed to be me.
Okay. All right. Now, Chris, I want you to listen to this, okay? I pulled up the... He's like, "Hey, reindeer."
まだ俺を探してる。
おいルフィ、もう諦めろよ。こんだけ呼んで探しても出てこねえんだ。
海賊になんてなりた
He's
くね
trying to
え
hide
んだ
from
よ
Luffy.
あいつは。
それは違うぞ。俺はあいつを連れて行きてえんだ。
だからそれはお前の都合だろうが。
行きたくないわけじゃないさ。トナカイ！出てこいよ！トナカイ！だけど行かない。俺は行けないんだ。俺とあいつらは違うんだ。
Okay, here we go.
トナカイ！トニー君。おい！お前！
Must be pies together. Yeah. There we go.
無理だよ。
Can't
無
do
理
it.
じゃないさ。楽しいのに。
いや意味わかんねえから。
だって俺はトナカイだ。角だってひづめだってあるし、青っ鼻だし。
お前たちにあいつの心を冷やせるかい？
そりゃ海賊にはなりたいけどさ、俺は人間の仲間でもないんだぞ。化け物だし。俺なんかお前たちの仲間にはなれねえよ。だからお礼を。
Yeah.
お前たちには感謝してるんだ。誘ってくれてありがとう。
Luffy's like, "Bitch."
俺はここに残るけど、いつかまたさ、気が向いたらここへ。うっせー！行こ
Like, you feel that? You feel him saying that, bruh?
It was definitely passion behind it.
And that was the, you know, that's the OG one, man. Like, yeah. So like that's the only line in the live action. I was like, yeah, it's hard to recreate that though. Like her performance is so good as Luffy. Like there's just no way around it. But and I know you don't watch in Japanese, but like she's incredible. She really is. But Chris, any other thoughts on that before we get to our last thing that we're gonna do today?
I'm excited to finish. I think it's building up.
Yeah.
You know, overall it's good, and it's okay that shit don't look, you know, Marvel like.
but
approved.
also this level of absurdity is never gonna look right? Like
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
We have
It's
a
a lot.
talking reindeer that changes forms. Like, okay, like,
It's a lot.
so
It's a lot. What was the? But I don't have any. Right now, nothing negative. So and the nigga that flicked the boogers, I fuck with him too.
oh, he was incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, that actor was great. I like him.
yeah,
I like.
he was real good.
I like.
He's like, I put
like him a
earwax
lot.
in his barrel. I put earwax in his barrel.
Like, baby girl,
Yeah,
we're not here for backup.
yeah, that boy. And he said he made up the pinky. He was like,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah.
Definitely caught me off guard. But what's our last topic for the night, man?
So, also this week, we have now been treated to the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. So me and Chris are going to rewatch it together and discuss what we see here, because I know Chris doesn't know like all the characters that are being shown here, but like we gonna go through some things before we get out of here, just to re-examine it. So yeah, they dropped it in like random 2-second chunks at first, like from different people profiles and stuff like that. And then they dropped the whole thing the next day. Like,
How do you feel that trailer had to follow up against Paul Atreides, Duke of Atreides?
how do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Because to me,
literally-
in this great white boy battle that we are in,
all
all right, just to me,
right,
you know, Timothée pivoted through adversity and triumph. You know what I'm saying? And he triumphed. Dropping that Dune trailer. He called the execs at Warner Brothers, called Dennis, was like, yo, they trying to come for the king. You heard? Let's drop it on him right now. They was like, are you sure you want to do it now? He said, drop it now, man. Drop it now.
Yeah.
Listen, like Gabe, man. You heard? Then the next day or two, we get, I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He didn't say
Tom Holland. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Come on, man.
I think you're being just a little bit biased because of all the stuff you got going on. But I do know
I like my white boys to compete. You right?
The Spider-Man trailer has the most views in 24 hours of any trailer. It beat GTA 6 for most trailer views in 24 hours.
But where did you know why I got the most views? Because niggas had to watch it again and again and again.
Because it's Spider-Man.
Not because it was good. It's like,
no, it's just because it's Spider-Man,
here?
bro.
You know what I'm saying? What is really happening right now? Like, this nigga got
Spider-Man.
powers. He don't got his powers. Does Mary J know him? Does she don't know him? Like, what's going on? Like, that's what I feel like what was happening.
But let's take a gander, sir.
We can watch it. Now you finna add a count to it. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't feel is fair. We didn't do it for Dune.
Okay, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not gonna watch Dune?
This is like a real trailer, though.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
That's a good shot.
Hi, My name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
He slapped that nigga out the van.
Sometimes Spider-Man
Yeah.
has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh god.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles,
Is that Keith David?
It is Keith David, yep.
Is he in the movie?
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
Allegedly.
One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're, a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
All right. First off, hell yeah. But yeah, so I think they said the rumor is Keith David's supposed to be like Dr. Connors from this universe. The lizard. But some people are also saying he might just be like a video that they're watching and he's the voiceover for it, because Keith David's like the voiceover guy. But
yeah, narrator.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go back here. Hold on. So here's the thing I was telling you. There's the man spider stuff. Like he wakes up in the cocoon right here. Yeah, like clearly something's happening there. And then he has like organic webs come out right there. See? Someone's checking his DNA right here. Bruce, of course, obviously. But you see his new little wristband here? So,
I did not watch She-Hulk. Somebody pointed out that was something that happened in She-Hulk.
Yeah, he put a lid on, like basically if he activates it, he can turn into the Hulk that way. And then he can revert back, basically makes him to revert back to his human form. But this, okay, so there's like someone doing like mental attacks. The rumor is that this is supposed to be Jean Grey right here. That's locked up by the department. This room right here is where she's in. Because there's this scene where, hold on, skip forward, that like the person driving the tank is this old lady because she got her mind taken over. Look, there's an old lady in here. And then she jumps between bodies right here, like her mind does. See? And he's talking about like there's an enemy we can't even see. So he's probably talking about some kind of mutant, right? And obviously don't know who this is. It might be her again. I don't know, right? But then we get some classic villains. Scorpion right here. There's his tail. Then they do like 3 shots that are like old covers. So we have that's the very first issue Spider-Man right here. That's the cover for it. Then you got Boomerang down here, little minor villain. And then you got Tarantula right here. That's Tarantula right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the hand. That's the Daredevil. The ninjas that Daredevil was fighting. That's the hand right there. So it looked like he breaking into a prison. He probably trying to break that Jean Grey out of where she's at, right? Like that's what I'm thinking right here. And his eyes go black, so I think he about to go animal on the ass right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rumor is like just like in the No Way Home. Remember, there was a scene like this, but it was just Peter in the trailer, but all three of them were together.
Yeah.
Look how much space is here. There's definitely somebody else here. They edited.
Yeah.
The question is who, right? But yeah, there is a lot going on in that trailer. So, now that you saw it again, what kind of vibe are you getting? Like, what do you think? Because we don't have an indication on like who the big bad is in this movie. Because the original rumor was because Bruce was in it that it's going to be him and Punisher trying to fight the Hulk. But if that's the case, it's probably going to be Jean Grey or whoever the mutant is.
Yeah.
Taking over his body or whatever. And I know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to be the main part, right? So
for me, anything Marvel, I don't even give it a second thought because anything that people speculated or whatever is never what ends up happening anyways. Yeah. So what I found for Marvel films is best to just go see it and enjoy it that way. For like if the theory is that Jean Grey is in here because Sadie from Stranger Things is supposed to be in it. Obviously, she's a ginger. Obviously, Jean is a ginger. So they put two and two together. Do I believe she's the new Jean Grey? Part of me would hope not, because that means that we are dealing with teenagers, which I like X-Men Evolution. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. But you know, my mind here today is just kind of on the
well, Sadie is 23 years old, bro.
She's a child to me.
No, but I'm saying they probably do like because there's only two mutants we know of in universe, which is Namor, and then Ms. Marvel, right? So,
I just would. Me personally, I don't know if I would like. I don't know if I like the idea. I know the X-Men and Spider-Man work hand in hand in the comics and the show, the animated series.
And don't forget, we're gonna get the Secret Wars, so like they're all gonna get combined anyway. But
yeah, I would just hope this ain't the way we are introduced to the X-Men, so to speak.
Well, it probably not the X-Men. It might just be Jean Grey. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the X-Men are in Doomsday, so
right. But yeah, I see. Even all that. I mean, because we had Beast in,
but that was a different universe. Though.
True.
That because she lands on the X-Men universe in that one. So she's over there right now. Monica is. So
yeah, I don't know. So as far as the trailer go, good stuff. I like the Punisher, obviously. Tom, Zendaya.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm really curious to see how much the Punisher's in the movie, though. You know what I'm saying?
Panda.
I
don't know his name. I don't know why I called him Panda, but
Panda.
What's his name? Nate.
Ned.
Is his name? Ned. Yeah, Ned. I don't know where I got Panda from. Yeah, I mean him going to see, you know, Aunt May at her gravesite, like.
Yeah. Do you think by the end of this movie, the stuff is going to get reversed that happened in No Way Home?
I don't have that sense. No, I don't think so. Um,
Do you think MJ's memories are going to be unlocked somehow?
True love always wins, man. So even the way she was sitting up watching him get the key or whatever.
So there was because here's my thing, because like it's been 4 years since the last movie, right? Like, will this movie be like over a span of time? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, we see his adventures over the 4 years that he's been just Spider-Man, not Peter Parker.
Mhm.
And if that's the case, then who attacked New York in that time frame from Thunderbolts? Was the Sentry. Remember, the Sentry had all the people go into the dusk. And you watch Thunderbolts, right? Remember when you didn't watch Thunderbolts?
Nah, I didn't. Nah. I ain't
Oh
seen that
well,
one.
well, the Sentry, his other half, the Void, which is the evil version of himself, attacks New York near the end of the movie, and basically anything his shadow touches, they disappear, and they go into like a shadow realm where they face their greatest fears over and over and over and over and over again. So they're saying the part where they look at the TV is like when that's happening, like the Sentry attack is happening. If this movie's over a span of time, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm mainly curious about. Like, if this is just going to be like, yeah, this is just because like him even knowing Frank by name, like, because he was like, "Come on, Frank." Like, they've obviously done this a couple times. Like,
yeah.
But the way he bitch kicked that boy out the bed, like he said, "Go home."
Bitch slapped.
Yeah.
He slapped him out the car. You gotta slow down the frames.
That
You'll
boy-
see. He slapped the fuck out of him.
And then shut his mouth before he could cuss. Mother.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Spider-Man, nigga. Like, this shit been in our lives since 2002.
Well, even before that with the animated show.
Well, yeah, with the animated show, but
now, Daredevil Born Again season 2 comes out next week, so we have that coming up too. I don't know if you watched season 1, but
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, season 2 comes out next week. So looking forward to that because we get Jessica Jones coming back. So
She would not have been my first recruit from the what was that little crew called?
Defenders.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been my first.
Who would have been yours?
Iron Fist, man.
Why?
It's in the name, nigga. We got to go beat some.
If they,
I mean, I know
back,
she's strong and shit.
I know. I'm saying, but really, it's just because like he was the least favorite of everybody because like his like he was like I don't know, like bro, when him and Daredevil fought 1-on-1, Daredevil beat the fuck out of him, bro.
That's because he was still angry. And
he beat the fuck out of that boy, bro. He was two pieces of shit out of that boy.
Spirit.
But
they, I mean, I think in their own little way, because I know the guy who plays Luke Cage was like, "Yo,
Mike Coulter.
We've been talking and wooty."
Yeah, blah, so the rumor is season 3, those two will come back.
Yeah, so it'll be good to see them. I ain't saying like everybody needs a show again or whatever, because I mean, Luke Cage was a disappointment. After so many, pretty much after Mahershala. Yeah, after Mahershala died. Mahershala was great.
Oh yeah,
in the role, but that first season was really good. And once we got the second joint, like
Bushmaster, hear me now. That boy said it every time he popped up. Was great. Hear me now, and he did the stupid.
Yeah. The
bulletproof hoodie.
And then the dab. That dab ruined the show.
Oh, I forgot about that.
When he hit that
I am Harlem.
Dab,
Harlem
like,
is me.
Twitter erupted.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the shows that everybody was supporting at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
We would get on Twitter together as a family and watch Luke Cage. Because we was like, hell yeah, this shit
Daredevil
fire.
was always the better show of all of them, though. But
I mean, yeah. But it's not very many shows that we get together for and watch.
Yeah. And
so we rooting.
Yeah.
You know, Snowfall, maybe them first couple of seasons of Power, P Valley, maybe.
Oh my
you
God.
know what I'm saying? Luke Cage was one of those shows.
I remember
for the niggas that, you know, fuck with.
I remember season 1 Invincible was like that too. People were all on that all at the same time too.
I think it all the way up until the latest season. I mean, you know, the last season, because the new season just dropped. But I feel like the overall timeline, like the people that talk about like everything, that talk about sports, movies, music, and whatever, like that are like popular on Twitter, Invincible has been coming up. It ain't hit the joint yet, like as far as something that is like holding attention, but it did just it was, you know, it did just drop the first 3 episodes. So which I did watch. Fire, of course.
Yeah, that's my next thing for sure.
But yeah, man. Look, Mike Will. Right quick, touch on this before we get off. Mike Will just dropped his album.
It came out like that's.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
To...
I thought it was like coming out later. So it. Oh yeah, it's out. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm adding it.
Mike Will just dropped his album.
Reset
compilation album. NBA Youngboy, Chief Keef, 2 Chainz, Ludacris, Tizo Touchdown. Gucci Mane's not on here, which is surprising. 21's on here. Travis Porter. Nice to see Travis Porter making a resurgence.
Yeah, for sure.
J. Cole, OJ the Juice Man, T.I. Young Dro, Killer Mike. Yeah, Reset is out. Check that out if y'all like Mike Will, which I do, one of my favorite producers. If we don't have enough time to talk about Jack Harlow, maybe we'll revisit that next episode, but we will.
Do we have to?
Okay. Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, we got to talk about it. Unfortunately for you, because this is your white counterpart. So
I have nothing to do with him.
For all I know, y'all are cousins. We ain't looking to y'all family lineage like that for real. I feel like something else came out that I know you said the Gorillaz album dropped.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I like their performance on SNL the other week. They did Clint Eastwood. Of course, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like something else dropped, bruh.
Like an album or what?
Yeah. Or
Ty Dolla $ign. Harry Styles.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, see, Lotto just released her single. She's pregnant. Which
bro, shut up, Chris. That was never going to happen, brother.
Justin Bieber told you to never say never, dog. Luka just scored 60 points in this game.
Oh, wow.
So shout out to Luka. And Jay-Z back in action, celebrating the
change his name.
Yeah, he put the what's that called?
I don't even really know what that's called, but
it's called something. Niggas been saying it all week because they think they smart.
He put the 2 dots on top of the name.
Yeah, he put the 2 dots back on the name, so that means he back in full swing. He's doing some anniversary shows for Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint. Excited to see what happens with that. Other than that, bro, Dalton didn't want to show the Dune trailer because he's a hater. So if y'all have not seen it, go watch that Dune trailer. You know what I'm saying? At least that I gave. You heard?
There's nothing to spoil. There's nothing to break down in there. They're insane. It's spice.
Nah,
people are getting grimier, and Paul is ready to wreak havoc. So,
he's actually trying to figure out how to not wreak any havoc.
I understand.
One of the quotes, he went to his mother and was like, "How did my dad like do this? Like, how did he navigate this?" His mom was like, "Your dad never started a war, so."
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I am Paul Atreides.
His mom made him drink the juice.
Yeah, that's true.
So, bitch, you knew what was coming. So, like, why are you so
made
surprised?
him drink the juice, and then you made him put his hand in that fucking black ass box.
Yeah, like you knew what time it was, bitch. You knew what your job was. Like, that's what's wrong with mothers, bruh. Like,
okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm
Chris.
talking about movie moms, bruh, not in real life. She knows what she signed up
Chris,
for.
Before, okay, wait. Great way to end this. I just have to get this off my chest before we get off.
Okay.
Raiden, have you seen Encanto?
Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Raiden was watching it the other day, and me and Shelby were like both standing up right here while he's watching it, like posted up, and we both at the same time looked at each other. Was like, I hate this fucking grandma in this movie. And then when I was watching, I was like, oh, this bitch is unsufferable. I was like, she might be the worst Disney villain of all time. I hate this bitch. Because bro, I was like, how is this bitch so hateful? I was like, bro, she is just shitting on her granddaughter every chance she get. Talk about, there's nothing wrong with the house. She was like, bitch, there's cracks everywhere. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You have no powers. You don't be mad at me because you have no powers. And like, then the shit start unraveling and they're all blaming her. And she was like, I've been trying to warn you motherfuckers. Y'all listen to me. Hate the bitch.
I feel like umbrellas are just like that in general, though. Like, I feel like that's real deal. Dealt with a couple of tortas in my day. So,
man, oh, that's true though. That is true for you.
You know, I'm Texas, baby. You know what I'm saying? What can I say?
But that's gonna be it for me. Y'all go check out One Piece season 2.
The Dune trailer.
Dune trailer. Let's all get on Invincible. Let's see where this is all going.
Mike Will made it.
Mike Will made it, and we're almost to the summer season. It's about to get real busy real soon. So
1,000.
Yeah, so we'll check y'all next time. And y'all be safe out there.
I do hate that like all my white heroes are like catching hell right now. Like even Justin Timberlake, he's like trying to fight to not get his arrest shit.
He been in the bad graces, man.
My nigga made Future Sex Love Sounds, man.
See, you give people passes for silly shit, man. I understand that album's incredible. But like
some of y'all don't even know what this is. This is a CD. They don't...
Okay, we gotta get off of here, man. You about to just go on a tangent.
Future Sex Love Sounds. I got dust on it. Future Sex Love Sounds, man. Love this fucking album, bro. But he could have been dropping the N-bomb on body cam, so who knows?
This is gonna mess up the tour. But yeah,
he did. He said that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna mess up the tour. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna mess up the tour. But yeah, bro, that's it for me, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all be breezy. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good night.